Hey everybody, this is Craig Speck with Speck Transportation, and today I want to share with you my 5.5 stupid and costly mistakes people make when renting large vans. 1. Failure to inspect the van completely and thoroughly prior to leaving the rental office. You should inspect this type of van as if you were going to purchase it or own it. The rental agreement states that you, as the renter, will be responsible for all damages to the vehicle regardless of fault and up to the full value of the vehicle. What you miss on the initial inspection will come back and haunt you every time. Invest a few extra minutes to look over the roof, the front windshield, and make sure the spare tire and jack are present. Be assertive about this, as the rental agent has been trained to catch incoming damage only. If the van returns with damage and you never looked it over, you could pay for something caused by someone else. You could also be charged for loss of use at a highly inflated daily fee, which will drain your budget quickly. 2. Failure to protect the roof. The roof on a 12 to 15 passenger van takes 30 days to replace and represents the most expensive part of the vehicle. Keep everyone and everything off the roof, as kids have used the top of the vans as stadium seating or a trampoline, which can destroy the roof. These vans need a clearance of 7 feet and 6 inches in height and should never be taken into parking garages. Avoid taking these vans down roads that have low-hanging branches as well. 3. Failure to return the van clean and in the same condition as when rented. Excessive cleaning fees can add another $75 to $100 to your trip. Have 2 of your team members take a trash bag and go through the entire van to remove all the debris left behind from your trip. If your group has written on the windows with shoe polish, wash it all off before returning the van. Take all your belongings with you beforehand, as the rental company will not be liable or responsible for them. Failure to return the van with the same amount of fuel. 4. Refueling service fees on these large vans will be assessed typically between $5.50 and $6 per gallon. Most rental firms do not have fuel tanks on site and must invest in additional labor to handle that. Take a prepaid fuel option if you wish to bring the van back with less fuel, or just return it with the same amount. Most suppliers will give you a quarter of a tank of fuel unless you ask for a full tank based on a prepaid fuel option. Failure to operate the van safely is 5. When you back up this type of van, turn all the way around and look behind you, in addition to utilizing your mirrors. 90% of all accidents in these vans occur when backing up. Drive the speed limit and do not attempt to get behind the wheel if you are tired, not old enough, or on medication that would make you drowsy. Refuse to get in a hurry. 5.5. Failure to return the vans during office hours. This gives the rental company the power and a license to charge you for all damages that they find until they open the next business day. Invest in an extra day on both legs of the trip to allow yourself sufficient time for pickup and return. Get the office hours in advance and work within the time frames given. Never drop off after hours. This article was authored by myself, Craig Speck, with Speck Transportation. I can be reached at 817-405-0874, 817-477-3003, or 817-437-8702. Visit my 2 websites at spectransportation.com or vancoachlimoexpert.com. God bless you. Have a great week.